Hello, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. I'm Klint, very glad to be online with all of you, whether you're watching here on Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello, everyone. Hello again, Kanoon. Hello, Kelly. Hi, Penapa, and I know Timothy's coming soon. And hello, Mom and Dad. It's always great to be here and to be here with all of you to meditate together. As I mentioned from earlier, I will try to change the background just for, well, partially for fun, also to adjust to what you guys are interested in. So this week, I'll be more so in the park. And then sadly, next week, uh, I might be a little busy, as next week I'm going to Alabama. So I don't know if I'll be having late night yet, but we'll probably not. I'll be quite booked. But if I happen to have time, I'll try to get on and say hi. So, hello again, everyone, and hi, Quincy. Thanks for joining. So, why are we here? We're here to meditate. But why? The meditation is such a wonderful tool to help us get back to that calm that we really need. And sometimes we try to force ourselves to get calm. It doesn't work that way. You have to allow yourself, just like relaxation. You can't force yourself to relax. Or you can try to, but you won't be very relaxed. You'll be kind of pushing and scrubbing, and it doesn't quite work that way. Instead, take your time. Let it come naturally, at ease. As for Fridays, this is the day that I like to be meditating with you a little bit longer. Or really, we have more time for silence. So if you're brand new to meditation, it's okay if you have to leave and come back. Take your time, take it at your pace. So I'll still be here till the end of the hour. But if you can't make it, or maybe actually you can probably push pause, depending on how you're watching. So take your time, be at ease. This meditation just has two steps: relaxation and awareness. So that first step is very important: relax. So really allow yourself to relax. There's no need to be a statue. You're a human being, so it's okay to adjust. So just wanted to make sure you remember that. Don't force yourself, don't push too hard. We're all relaxing with our friends, and you'll find yourself going in deeper and easier when you feel this way. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Then, as always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes, taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worry, thoughts, and responsibility. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. Once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. Before we continue, remember, let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think, or know is supposed to happen. Let it go. Forget about it. Just be at ease. Be comfortable. Allow yourself to really experience. So let your body feel slack, feel loose and comfortable. No tension, no pressure. Just at ease. Allow this relaxation to flow throughout your entire body as if all the muscles in your body are beginning to feel loose and light, all the tension completely unwinding, releasing and relaxing. Even all the things that happened today no longer matter. Just leave them outside. No need to carry it into our meditation. As if you just woke up and the day is starting right now. Just fresh, relaxed, nothing really on your mind. Waking up to a beautiful morning, even though it's our late night meditation. And as we meditate, remember meditation does not mean to think or to contemplate. The act of meditating is to allow our mind to quiet down, to be still, comfortable, at ease. We do this by letting our mind stay with one thing relaxingly and comfortably. Your meditation object can be anything. Whatever feels right to you is perfect. As that object or image is a way to help your mind stay anchored or staying still, calm and peaceful at this one point, just like how a boat uses an anchor to stay in place. It's still very fluid, comfortably floating in the ocean or lake. Our anchor is a way to help us know the general area. That way we don't go too far off and start to think again. Let your mind just stay with this one thing rather than everything. And little by little, your mind feels lighter and lighter. You start to feel this profound calmness from within. But as always, take your time, no rush. Everything we do in meditation is light and gentle. even as we adjust. If you're sitting in a room completely alone or sitting with others, if you need to adjust your body, do so slowly, gently. The reason for this is that as you adjust gently, slowly, you will not unintentionally cause your mind to shake or come out of its focus. It's also another benefit when we can finally be together in person. That way, we don't unintentionally bother those who are around us. It's good practice, both for your own meditation and for meditation hall etiquette. Adjusting gently, relaxingly, lightly. As I mentioned before, everything we do in meditation is light and gentle. And as we continue to practice this way, you'll find it becoming easier and easier to center yourself, easier and easier to restart or reset, spending more time in that calm, spacious feeling. So take your time. The fastest way to improve in meditation is to take your time. Let it happen naturally. Similar to growing flowers in your garden. No matter how quickly you want your flowers to bloom, you must allow it time and also nurturing and caring for it. Our balance of relaxation and awareness is like watering a flower and giving it food. So take your time, no rush, and before you know it, that successful flower of your meditation will bloom on its own. Amma Araham Amma Araham Remember, balancing a relaxation and awareness, not too much, not too little, just right. It's always okay to reset and restart. If you find yourself off balance, just adjust and get back on your balance. Little by little. This way we can benefit. If you fall asleep during meditation, it's not entirely bad, but you only get half the benefit of the meditation. So let us get that balance, relaxation, and awareness. Arahant. Samma Arahant. Begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. Let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. As the light gets brighter and brighter until filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And then, as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Chinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapadhammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently, at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can do a little stretch or a few deep breaths if you'd like. As we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? All right. Thank you, Quincy, for that thumbs up. All right, thumbs up from mom. Philippa and Timothy, thank you. Okay. Oh, and Ashley, thank you. Okay. Very good, everyone. We practice. We know at the end, that's the time to notice how we're doing. You remember the 4 C's? Be calm, conscious, consistent, and then check. During meditation, we never check. That ends up turning into expectation. So instead, we check at the end, now that we've finished, and see what we did. It's actually a good time to remind yourself, what did you do this time that might have been different? That maybe you did that made it feel easier, that made it feel a bit more challenging. And we learn from that. Perhaps something you were thinking about, that you were realizing that you kept on thinking about it over and over again. This is something I might need to work on. Try to let go a bit more. Or if I know I'm going to think about it beforehand, and hopefully you'll be able to settle it down first. Or just know that this is something that you tend to go back to. The great thing about meditation is we're always observing, continually seeing more about ourselves and understanding ourselves deeper and deeper. So as you practice, adjust to yourself. Whatever comes to mind, adjust. But also allow yourself to experience. So, does anyone have any questions or wonders today? Oh, someone on YouTube. Maria Luisa says, I feel okay. Thank you, Venerable. Okay, very good. No questions yet, huh? Then I'd like to share a quote with you all, as it's something that's nice to remind ourselves about. So today's quote is really about winning the heart. If we are patient, forgiving, and continue to do only good deeds, we will win over their minds or hearts eventually. This is the only correct way. Like a tree returns hatchet with scent. To negative actions, we should return only good deeds. The reason for this is if we can practice and allow ourselves to only return good deeds, you will no longer be adding more negative karma or negativity to that situation. Even bullies for kids, like even as adults, hopefully you don't have any more bullies. But as kids, sometimes we have a bully and it's funny if you're nice, you don't look frustrated, they get bored. And instead they might end up becoming your friend. As I know this has happened to myself and my brother, as we were the odd kids, or at least we were the few Asian kids in a Mexican community. So we were the outcast in a way, but we were also a lot of fun. So people loved to hang out with us. And my brother, sometimes he got uh, bullied here and there because he liked to be alone. One thing my mom was telling him is, whenever they do something, just tell them, "I forgive you." Yeah, my mom really told him to do that, and he did it. He said, "Yeah, okay, I forgive you." The bully just doesn't know what to do after that. And from what he told me, few of them ended up becoming friends. I know my kindergarten bully became my friend later on. So, you see, sometimes just if we're able to only share positivity, it can really change the situation, build a good relationship, even if it was started off a little funky. So, just a little wisdom from my master I wanted to share with you all. Okay. So again, does anyone have any questions or wonders? Oh, I see. Hello, Ashley.
Hello. I just wanted to say thank you so much. That was one of those meditations where I was just like, oh, I don't want to stop. I don't want to break this stop it. So good. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you for attending.
Yeah, I also wanted to say about the loving kindness. That's how I like to think about my loving kindness. Doing it myself. And because I'll say, even share loving kindness to somebody that maybe not so easy to love. It's like, oh, that's a weird feeling at first. Like, oh, I don't want to, no. And then when you do it, it's like it gets easier, and then it feels better, and then it's really nice. So thank you so much for that too.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. Uh, with loving kindness, it's funny because at first it's just, oh, you do your best, especially if it's someone who is really bothering you or someone maybe you don't really like. But you know that we live on this world together. We're going to have to share this world. So instead, if you're going to have to be together, let's find some time to share loving kindness, share goodness. And little by little, it gets easier. Now, sharing loving kindness is a way of helping you forgive. Not everyone is able to share loving kindness to everyone. For example, the actual wording for sharing loving kindness, not only to animals, to our friends and family, but also to those we don't like, our enemies, those we dislike, even to the point of hate. Hopefully, no one that far. But it's actually like that. The actual translation is to all beings, including those we like, those we don't like. Because when we do that, it opens up our heart. It gives us that freedom instead of feeling it's only these people. That's it. Everyone else, no. It ends up closing you off. You don't get to fully experience the beauty of being with others, living and sharing this world together. So I hope you all continue practicing that. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? As of course, after we end the stream, I will stay online for Zoom where we can continue chatting if you'd like. Uh, any other questions or comments before we go? Check in for those on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Okay. But as always, if you are watching a replay, you can still type into the comments, into the chat, and I will reply to you as soon as I can, or talk about it in the next stream. You're always welcome to ask questions, and don't feel like they're silly questions, because many times we feel it's a silly question, but it's actually something that many people are thinking. Uh, for example, some people ask, why do monks shave their heads? It's not a silly question. It's a pretty good question to ask. Why do you shave your head? So here's a nice bonus for you. If you were ever wondering that, well, why do we shave our head? Because it saves us time. And you go, save you time, right? Already I see some faces. Why does it save us time? So as monks, we want to purify ourselves, continue to train ourselves, especially through our meditation. So by not having hair, shaving it off actually gives us time where we don't need to care for the hair. We don't have to check the mirror often and see, is my hairstyle still right? Is it still looking okay? For mug now, okay, this hair's out of place. No, not really. We don't have to deal with that. Even just caring for your hair. We don't need to use so much shampoo or a conditioner to make sure it's still okay. Now, soap is fine because it's just our head. Although, most of the monks still use shampoo just because it tends to be better for our scalp. But still simple. And when you wake up, no matter what time of the day or how late you've slept, you still look perfectly okay. So it really is a way to save time. That way we can continue to practice right away. And I'm sure if you think about it, taking care of your hair takes up at least 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, then another maybe 20 at night to care for it again. And depending on how long your hair is, it just continues to grow that time that you need. So as you see, we get to save time.
Interesting. I thought it was to lose your personal identity and become what that was interesting what you just said.
Well, that's also another point. By not needing to have a hairstyle to kind of show off your individuality or really show off so much. And usually, most of the time, our hair, just like our clothes, cosmetics in general, are ways to attract the opposite sex. As a monk, well, at least in Theravada Buddhism, we don't have a partner. We have a celibate life, or at least during the monkhood, we plan to continue on as celibate. So it's not really trying to try to find someone to come in. Though sadly nowadays, being bald or shaving your head tends to be in trend or kind of a style. So now I always look good. Okay. So on that note, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into the light in times of darkness and in times of need. When you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So, thank you again, everyone, for joining us here for late night meditation. And oh, I forgot. Next week we have our full moon. I pushed the wrong button again. Sorry. So, our full moon is next week on the 16th. So, next week, yeah, sadly, I will not be able to have a late night for that week. But good news for those in Alabama. I know I'll be seeing Ashley for sure, as we're having a 3-day retreat, and I'll be there for about a week. So again, I'm traveling, but this one's for work. Not really work. It's a retreat. It's enjoyable. So I'll get to lead meditation and meet a lot of the people from Alabama that I've only seen through screens for a very long time. So I'll finally get to meet Ashley in person. And uh, hope you all have a wonderful night or day wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. And let's brighten up the world together.